So this is just on 4-wheel drive low.
Yes.
And we're just going over rocks here. Moss covered rocks. Completely stock truck right from the factory floor. Hey guys, it's Elias. Welcome back to the channel. Today is a special day. We are in a Colorado ZR2 and we're going to be taking this baby off-road. Alright guys, as you can see, we're having a lot of fun in the ZR2. These trails happen to be pretty advanced, I think. He doesn't seem to think so.
No problems at all. Piece of cake.
So, in case you're wondering, he is part of the Big Frogs 4x4 channel.
Yes.
Check him out on YouTube. I'll put the info down below. And he owns a bunch of off-road vehicles. This happens to be the newest one he owns. It's the Chevy ZR2. It's actually owned by his wife. But wink, wink, you know, he's the one that told his wife to get it.
I encourage.
And we're bouncing around here a lot. But I gotta say, even though we're bouncing a lot, the main thing I found in this truck, and I've been in other pickup trucks, we've gone off-road, there's a lot more civilized in here than most other trucks. The bumps are much more well absorbed, and it's a very capable truck. I mean, we're going up stuff that I couldn't imagine going up, and it's amazing. I mean, we have a couple of Jeeps with us as well, and they both seem to be doing okay. But when you compare the amount of effort those drivers are putting in to go up the same exact trails that the ZR2 is going up, it's a big difference. You know, the driver in this truck, you know, he knows what he's doing, but he's not even breaking a sweat. He's very comfortable in here. We're air conditioned. We're having a ball of a time, and it's like we could be having tea time right now. It wouldn't be a big deal. And those other pickup trucks, they're bouncing around, they're going crazy, they're backing up, going forward, they're getting stuck. They have bigger wheels and tires. So it goes to show you that the suspension package in this truck is amazing. That's the main reason why you'd get this truck. First of all, the suspension package, and second, I love the diesel. The amount of torque this thing has makes everything just kind of effortless. So you got the front locker, the rear locker, you got the clearance, and then the amount of torque this thing brings for going up the hills is amazing. The Jeep that was trailing the ZR2 got stuck a few times going up because first of all it was a manual, and second it was a gas, so it didn't have the torque that this thing has. This thing just eats everything up. It makes it look effortless, and that's amazing. Of course, the exterior of the truck looks the part. It looks like a proper off-road truck. It's got amazing front and rear departure angles. So you see that those departure angles are pretty wide there. It's pretty good for clearing rocks and things like that. It's got that nice aggressive look to it. You know, it does have that hump on the hood, which I think is a big positive in this truck. It just makes it look way more aggressive, which you want from a pickup truck, especially a pickup truck that's this capable. A lot of people are calling this truck, at least I'm calling this truck, a baby Ford Raptor. This is basically the Chevy equivalent of the Ford Raptor. It's less expensive. It's about half the price almost of a Ford Raptor, and you can get it in a diesel, unlike the Ford Raptor. It's smaller, and I think that's a big advantage over the Raptor because you can take much more technical trails that you probably wouldn't take your Raptor on because the Raptor is just way too wide. Now let's talk about ground clearance. This thing has a lot of ground clearance, but it does drag on a couple of things. Luckily, it does have a lot of protection under there, so when it does drag on stuff, you're all good to go. There are a couple of upgrades that I would do immediately if I were to get this truck. I would get the bottom of the suspension, the bottom of those expensive, beautiful shocks. I would get those skid plates for those, and I would get a separate skid plate for the transmission since the main skid plate that's on it right now apparently does not go all the way through and protect the transmission. So after you get those two bits of plating, I think this truck would be good to go pretty much anywhere. Let's talk about the tires and wheels. I love the way the wheels look on this truck. It's one of the best looking truck wheels in my opinion. It's not chromy, it's not crazy looking, it's not all black. It's got some good design to it, and the tires themselves are actually really good. Again, they're very capable. One of the few complaints that a lot of truck drivers, a lot of the drivers that take their trucks off-road, really off-road, like Big Frog over here, is that the tires are a little bit too small for a lot of the more technical things. A lot of the more technical trails are, the tires get stuck in ruts where bigger tires don't normally get stuck. If you take a look at the Jeep, the Wrangler tires, those are very large tires, and that's for good reason. That's to be able to clear bigger obstacles. So if you were to be more serious about off-roading this truck, I would get bigger tires, a lift kit in the a front leveling kit, as they call it, to get more clearance in order to fit bigger tires on this truck. Alright guys, so as you can see behind me, the truck is basically up in the air and the articulation on it is incredible. You saw it off-road, it tackled those obstacles like if it was nothing. The diesel engine is definitely worth it if you're gonna take this truck off-road. The protection it has underneath was definitely put to use today. I took a look under there, didn't look like it had a scratch anywhere. Yeah, the skid plate was a little bit scratched, but it's meant for that, right? The truck itself, again, was very comfortable even off-road. Those shocks make all the difference. So for some final thoughts, for around $45,000, this truck is going to be very hard to beat. Of course, I'm going to be test driving it on the road at some point. I'm also going to test drive Tacoma TRD off-road, the Tundra TRD off-road, and possibly even the Ford Raptor. So we're going to be taking a look at it and see what we like. But so far, this truck has been very impressive. You saw it out there. It was very comfortable, very luxurious inside. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps it up. Thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to Big Frogs 4x4. He's a nice guy. He does awesome videos, and he'll be doing a lot more stuff with his truck. And he has other off-road vehicles as well. So if you like that stuff, go check him out. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.
Didn't even spin.
Wow, it's like a piece of cake for this truck. It's amazing. Can they make it up?